In an attempt to defuse rising tensions on the Korean peninsula, South Korea's defense ministry has proposed talks between representatives of the two countries' militaries on July 21 at Tongulgakon, the North Korean side of Panmunjom, the so-called truce village in the DMZ. The talks at Panmunjom would be aimed at ending hostile acts between the two, which escalate military tension. According to a statement from South Korean Deputy Defense Minister, Seo Joo-seok, Seo also said that earlier this month the government had proposed a cessation of all hostile acts along the military demarcation line, ahead of the 64th anniversary on July 27 of the truce which effectively ended the Korean War in 1953. North Korea has yet to respond. Missile program advanced. Pyongyang put the world on notice when it conducted its first successful test of the HWASONG-14 intercontinental ballistic missile (ICBM) on July 4. At the time it claimed the missile could reach anywhere in the world. Though based on a standard trajectory, analysts say the long-range weapon could potentially reach Alaska. But new South Korean President Moon Jae-in, who campaigned on a more diplomatic approach to the North Korean issue, remains undeterred. Just days after the Hwasong launch, Moon declared in a speech delivered in Berlin that he'd be willing to meet North Korean leader Kim Jong-un at any time, at any place. His defense of diplomacy echoes former President Roh Moo-hyun's sunshine policy towards Pyongyang, and his predecessor Kim Dae-jung's Berlin Doctrine, outlined in the German capital 17 years ago. In the speech, ahead of the G20 meeting in Hamburg, Moon described North Korea's missile launch as disappointing and reckless, because we have reached the tipping point of the vicious cycle of military escalation, and thus, the need for dialogue is more pressing than ever before, he said.